We are getting closer day by day to the trade deadline, and that means that top prospects could be on the move. I'm joined today by Carlos Pena. And Carlos, when you were on your way up the ladder to the majors, did you ever notice the chatter around the trade deadline?
Oh, absolutely. It's almost impossible to ignore it. And the thing is this, you can't control it, so why even worry about it? But it's easier said than done. I mean, you have to really focus in your game, staying within your approach, and not let all that noise distract you. At the end of the day, you're really playing for the entire major leagues, and you have to understand that no one is untouchable. I was the #1 prospect for Texas when I got traded to Oakland. I was the #1 prospect for Oakland when I got traded to Detroit. So you can be in the move at any time, play your game, and forget about the things that are just out of reach as far as controlling them.
Got it, going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Feel the bass.
Future stars are on display. Now to the plate, here is Ali Castillo. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. High in the air down the right field line.
Here we go, relay.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. And he is in there.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down.
Digging in next, Toby Random.
Toby Random.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tremaine is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to dig in, Luis Garcia grounded out in his last at-bat. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. Castillo rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there as they extend their lead to 2.
You love the aggressive.
Now at the plate, here is Toby Random. Flew out last time up. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the left fielder, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Second now, but he's safe as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. So stepping in is Jackson Reeds. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. From the belt, the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. Now to bat, Toby Random. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby. perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2-0 now. Drives it out to deep right center field.
Go to. Round it hard.
And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
The designated hitter.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right here.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Toby Random. Set, here it comes. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 10 for him on the year. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish. But he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Stepping in once again is Luis Garcia. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Toby Random. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tremaine is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
As they left 15 runners on base.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you. Now to the plate, Toby Random is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Pickoff move to second. A dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stevenson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So now into the box is Toby Random. He flew out in his last AB. Now here's the first offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go. Hey, get a good one.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball. Home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
When this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew Stevenson. He bounced out last time up.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all day.
Stepping up is Toby Random.
That last at bat, Nettie V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here comes the 0-1. He's running right side. And that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. And that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Next to hit is number 39, and they're runners at the corners now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time. Next, it'll be Toby Random. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well saved from the run scores. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Stevenson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Random is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Now a guy we've been marveling at all game, Toby Random. And he needs just a triple for the cycle, so let's see if he can put one in the gap. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this present. Next up is Toby Random. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a... And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. Already their 2nd double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the 2nd double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short out.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jason Dominguez. Comes set, and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle.
All right, hold on right here.
There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kyle Holder. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tyler Wayne. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready with the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Digging in will be K.J. Harrison. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate.
And now in the box, Toby Random. He doubled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Ned, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Striding in is Ali Castillo, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lined into right, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base. And stepping in, Toby Random. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Runner scores from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The tag gets one, but the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Toby Random. And now the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Reined in.
Oh, beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
In time, 1 away. 4-2 the final score tonight.
He recently got the call to AAA, and he is now within shouting distance of the major leagues. But for now, he'll have to prove that he can compete and excel at this AAA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is here with me today. How does AAA prepare a player for the majors in a way that AA doesn't?
Yeah, I think it's changed a lot in recent years. They used to always say that if you could compete at AA, you could play in the big leagues. And that might be true, but you're seeing fewer and fewer players make that double jump up to the big leagues. Organizations want their prospects to play in AAA. I think it's another level of challenge. It's kind of an incremental step rather than throwing them right into the fire of a big league competition. You have a lot of guys at the AAA level who have big league experience. They know how to play at that level, and so he'll face that kind of level of competition, but he'll also be able to pick the brains of guys on his own team who have been there, so when that call does come for him to make it to the big leagues, he'll be ready.
For baseball of the minor league variety. next, here is Toby Random. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. No balls and a strike to count. Fly ball heading for the alley.
Come on, Dean.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third.
Side.
Throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next up, Toby Random. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stevenson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. And now here is Toby Random, who tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third.
Come on, go hard.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. 2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So now here is Toby Random, singled in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Tremaine is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Jordy Mercer. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Random is there, 2 down. Next to stand in is Brody Reed. It was a walk in his last trip. Into right field, that's a base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit.
Up next, Toby Random flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like that in the majors before too long. Yeah, that's what you want. And get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Scranton Wilkes-Barre get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Davy Garcia earned his 9th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Teams' future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this. It's baseball. It's the show. So the next to bat will be Toby Random.
Toby Random.
Now the first pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Dominguez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. So next to bat will be Luis Garcia, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Giselle Antuna trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Deep at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are some.
Into the box, Toby Random. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Popped up. And there's out number 1. At the plate now is Toby Random. Here's the first pitch. Up and in for ball 1. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out
find the ball.
towards shallow
Halfway
right.
here.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
On drive, base hit to right. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in is the outfielder, Toby Random.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center.
You got it. Go two.
Down first, digging for 2. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Next will be the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for the base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stevenson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Red Wings. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
Minor league Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Rochester Red Wings.
And now,
it's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. So now to the plate, Toby Random. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Harrison is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. And now, Toby Random.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So next to hit is Luis Garcia, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
Random will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Castillo swings, and this is hit very well to left field. Racing back, the right fielder. Climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Random is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now it'll be Toby Random.
Now batting. Right fielder. Random.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
You got it. Round it.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Bird blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-3 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wellington Castillo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now at the plate, Toby Random. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly counts.
Big spot here, and it'll be Toby Random. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Red Wings.
You say you're mine, but there's always someone else. All the disguise we're in love with being selfless.
When you get to the AAA level, you know exactly how close you are to making the major leagues. Sean Casey, you know more than a little about that. You only had to spend 20 games at AAA before you got the call to the majors for the first time. What's it like being on the doorstep of the show?
Well, when you get to AAA, this is where you really want to impress, because you know the next call-up is the big leagues, and that's what you've been dreaming about your whole life. So, you know, I think one thing when you get to AAA, there are a lot more veteran players, too. A lot of guys that have been up and down the big leagues, not so many young kids like there were in the lower level. So it's definitely a different environment in AAA. But as a player, though, when you know you're there, you can start to sense, like, okay, I just got to put up some good numbers. I got to be myself and play as hard as I can. And that next call is going to be the big leagues. And that's where dreams are made.
A player is presented with a unique opportunity. A player receives input from a coach.
AAA East action. Welcome to MLB The Show. And now at the plate is Bryant Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Standing in now, Sam Huerta. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get no doubt about it?
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Huerta is on his way home. Safe at the plate. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now. Into the box now, Carlos Torres. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Number 39 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So here is Jeremy Vasquez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count.
1-1.
1-1. Hard ground ball to third. Sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well. And after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at. So you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit. So there's a lot.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Khalil Lee is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Francisco Alvarez. Tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. In now, Edgardo Fermin. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Slow roller down the third baseline. The second for 1. Relay to Dietrich, and they turn the double play. That's how the... Here's the first pitch to him.
Leading off for the net, the right fielder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Huerta is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That evens it up. 1-1. Man out. Strikes.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 hit, 1 left. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up is the shortstop. Bryant Martin lays off 1-0.
Martin.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, Hero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's set, and the pitch.
Now back to designated hitter, Jose.
Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Torres. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Chop toward the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. On to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. Now into the box, Jeremy Vasquez, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In the air now, out to right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. First pitch of the AB now. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next to hit, Khalil Lee. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering. Grounded down the third baseline. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Ready now is Francisco Alvarez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
0-2.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
That's the ball down.
A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, no runner.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 7-4 contest. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
Welcome back. Minor League Baseball is live. So now here is Toby Random looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Now here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Round it, go, 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 go. You gotta move, you're
and
scoring.
The runner will score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he'll make it to third with a triple. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Here's Cameron Maben now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So coming to the plate, Brendan Drury, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Line drive base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up. Next, it'll be Toby Random. Tripled and later scored first time around. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping in next, Toby Random. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Go hard.
Hart rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Digging in next, Aaron Hicks. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Now to the plate. Here is Andrew Velasquez. The 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Next to dig in, number 39. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So stepping in is Edgardo Fermin. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Heading out toward shallow right. Random in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Now to bat, Toby Random. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game. Have a night, huh, guys?
Yeah, if you've got men in scoring position, this is the guy you want stepping up to the plate, Matty. 2 more ribbies there, bringing his total to 5 in this game.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Stepping in once again is Toby Random. He doubled home a pair his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting the barrel on baseball in this lineup.
High and deep to right center. Boy, and caught off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. The relay. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Now at the plate, here is Toby Random, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Vasquez camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Martinez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Scranton Wilkes-Barre jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Future stars are on. So now into the box is Toby Random.
The right fielder.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Aaron Hicks would be next. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the... Now to the plate, Toby Random. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Random. Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Round it hard, round it hard.
As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're doing.
And late reactions, and they got him. Bottom of the 3rd now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Bryant Martin. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up is Larry Meadows.
The designated hitter, Larry Meadows.
Skied into straightaway right. Random is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Next, it'll be Toby Random. He doubled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game.
All right, hang on, right there.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Next to hit is Toby Random. 2 RBIs already. Looking for more here. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends. Next up is Carlos Torres. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in will be Jeremy Vasquez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Random will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game.
Never let it be said this team is unwilling to experiment. They tried out a 2-way roll for him early on. They didn't think it was a fit. They moved on. But now they're reviving the experiment. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jim, this is just one of the most fascinating stories in the prospect world right now.
It really is, because we've seen guys try to play 2 ways or be 2-way players in amateur and come into pro ball and pick one or the other. I can't really think of another instance where a guy came in and at the very outset of his career tried the 2-way experiment, gave up on it pretty quickly, decided he was going to focus, which, look, I can understand it's difficult to do either, and to try to do both at the same time is pretty unbelievable. But now it seems like he's gone to the team and said, look, I want to try to make this happen. I think I can do both. So, look, I mean, it's the minors. It's not the big leagues. You're trying to develop players, see what they can do. I'm all for it, but I cannot think of another instance of a guy doing this.